you see that fucking leap? Look.
Oh!
Wow.
Hey friends, we are driving on Route 90. We drove through the town of Alpine and now the town of Marfa. We're on our way to find the Prada Marfa art exhibit. This stretch of highway is some of the most beautiful I've ever seen. It's like fully out of a movie, Wild West. Also, there are lots of dust devils, so many tornadoes everywhere. We're safe. It's just, you know, little pockets of dust swirling around. And here we are rolling up to Prada Marfa.
Look at all these locks. Do you want to put a lock on here?
We were told by the rangers at Big Bend to not take Route 285, and that's because apparently there's just like a lot of oil. Trucks drive kind of crazy. There are a lot of deaths that happen apparently on that road. Take the route that we took, which was through Alpine, through Marfa, and then now we're on Route 54. We're at Guadalupe National Park.
Racing the rain. So we just tried to check in at Guadalupe for the Piney Springs campground and they're completely full.
The ranger said that they filled up at 10 a.m. The early birds get those worms.
So now we're gonna try our first Bureau of Land Management adventure. When you are traveling down the road to find this campsite, Sunset Reef is not where it says it is on Google Maps. Instead, you're gonna take this left here. This is the turn. We're going back because there's gas this way, and you should get gas this way because it's only 10 minutes away rather than trying to go back to Guadalupe. But that was the turn back there. It's not where it says it is on Google Maps. We have made it to Sunset Reef Campground.
Woo!
So this is free camping. And look at this, it's adorable, it's set up. Like we expected just like a little like dirt patch, but there's lots of spots. The rain is still coming this way, so we could probably set up and then like chill in the car, make dinner. Tessa, how are we doing?
We are.
And now it's gorgeous. It's very exciting to see a cow in the desert.
I love cows.
Welcome to Sunset.
Vlog life. Vlog life. Sunset.
Welcome to Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Bam-ba-dam. Behold, El Capitan. To get into Guadalupe Mountains is only $10, and that's good for 7 days. If you have the National Park Pass, that works as well. And then camping is $15 a night. We're just gonna do a quick hike on the Smith Springs Trail.
Yeah.
How's the weather, Tessa?
It is beautifully temperate.
Watch.
It's like 71 degrees. You know, enough to have a little sweater on that you can peel off when it gets hot.
A pair of brothers started this ranch in the 1870s. They were like, this is a good spot to have a ranch. I agree.
I agree.
Now that I know anything about ranching.
Right.
It's Smith Spring. Wow. Wowee.
The waters of Smith Springs and Manzanita Springs below arise from an underground reservoir of permeable sandstone, a rock layer deposited in the Permian Sea. Springs have historically been the center of life and death events. They were vital to the survival of the earliest inhabitants and the focus of a variety of activities. No wonder battles were fought for their possession. This spring supplied the needs of the Mescalero Apache, U.S. cavalry, and ranchers operating at Frijole below. Today, these pure groundwater resources provide the only source of water for this area's wildlife populations, such as mule deer, elk, coyote, mountain lion, ring-tailed cat, raccoon, porcupine, and countless bird species. Please protect the fragile, moist oasis, shaded by maiden half-an.
So like Tessa was saying up at the spring, all of this used to be underwater. This used to be an ocean. But what I find really cool about Guadalupe is that it was a reef. So unlike other parts that are just ocean floor and compact limestone, but it goes all the way down this way through Carlsbad Caverns. The Carlsbad Caverns are part of it too. I think it's very cool. Oh, what'd you find?
All this blue, very faint, but there too.
If you know what it is, put it in the comments. I think it might be copper.
This stick looks like a wolf from the side.
Wolf stick. Up here, all the water kind of leaches into the limestone and then travels underground to places like this, to this little pond. It's that time again. Sticker time. Sticker time!
Woo! Done.
Stuck. Tessa, where are we off to?
El Paso! Guadalupe was amazing. I wish we had more time.
I don't think a day is enough in Guadalupe.
Yeah.
I would say summit, go do Carlsbad, and then spend another day just like checking out the other stuff, because there's also a salt flat, and then there's the option to like take a horse around. In our futures, we're gonna just like get an RV and go back to Big Bend and hike more and like spend a whole week there. And this would be a good spot also to stop again and come back and actually summit the highest point in Texas out there.
I feel like I would do 3 days, and I feel like Big Bend you actually really could do a whole weekend. I mean, it was like a taste.
Yeah. A taste.
Yeah.
So, quick swap, middle of the desert.
Woo.
Woo.
Okay, so then Thornton's like, I'm gonna help you out, man. I'm gonna
Super fun.
I'm sorry.
We made it to El Paso. We just got some vegan Mexican food. Woo!
I got flautas, the fresh.
Delicious.
The fresh
I got a
flautas.
burrito that I'm excited to see. Oh. Almost in New Mexico. 3, 2, 1. New Mexico. Cocoon. Welcomes you. It looks like Texas.
Lincoln National Forest! I love that.
Now it's a forest.